Aaron, first competitive game of the season today. What did you learn from that?
Yeah, first and foremost, just looking back at the game as a whole, I thought we created some really good opportunities. Just didn't quite have that sort of that final touch in the final third, where a bit of clinicalness or calmness to pick out the last thing or execute the final shot. So yeah, but obviously I'm not going to hide behind the fact as well that I would like a lot more control in my team's game. But these are things that we can learn from now. Obviously, being exposed to these sorts of games will give us great learning going forward. But the solutions are there. It's just for the players to be able to recognise that in game.
Particularly in the first 20 minutes, got into a number of really good areas. I'm sure that when you reflect on it over the weekend for Monday, there will be a lot of positives to take going into next Saturday.
Yeah, they will. I mean, we are still very early in this sort of process, so the players have taken on so much information so far, which has been really encouraging. And this has obviously come up with a few different questions today. So we'll look back on this and we'll get the boys ready for next week, I'm sure. And I'm really looking forward to that, being in front of our fans. Obviously seeing them today and being in front of them today was really encouraging, and I've seen them right behind this team. So yeah, that was really nice, and I can't wait now to experience that at home now next week.
Yeah, overall there's been so many positive moments in pre-season so far. When you look ahead to next Saturday, league starting, hopefully in front of a sold out crowd at the Kassam, how excited are you for that prospect?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, I can't wait to be there now in the first competitive game in front of our fans. They were right behind us today, so I fully expect that again. They're going to be so important to us this season. But for us as well is to prepare now as well as we can for that first game and full focus on that, because we'll build on certain things that we did really well today, but also we'll take a lot of learning from this, so that it'll put us in a better place now going forward. But yeah, we need to make our home ground a really tough place to go and a fortress. So our fans are going to be super important in making that happen.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Longy, first competitive game for us this season. Didn't quite go how we planned. What did we take from that though?
We're disappointed as a group of players. We weren't at our best today. I mean, there was glimpses of the things that we've been trying to do, and we tried to play a certain way, but they made it really difficult. But we've got a lot to look back on and see what we did well and see what we can improve on, and going into the game next week.
It was a close game. We had a very positive opening 20 minutes. What do we take forward into next week, and how does that feel as a squad in those first 20 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, there will be positive. I mean, it's difficult sometimes to look back on the game so soon after and with a positive mind when you've lost the game. But there will definitely be positives in there that we can take from it, and things that we need to learn on. And it's all about learning this year. It's not going to be a smooth road, but everybody in that dressing room wants to get promoted and wants to play at the higher level again. None more than myself, but it will be an up and down journey, and it's not going to be a straightforward. So we've got a lot of learning to do, and I'm sure that will start on Monday morning when we look back and take the positives and the negatives from today, because there was both.
You mentioned it there have been positives. We had a really positive pre-season. It's one loss that doesn't knock the confidence. How are the team feeling after that?
Yeah, we're disappointed, but also like when we win, we can't get too high, and when we lose, we can't get too low. We need to keep a level head and take things as they come. And if we get too low, it's been no good for anyone, and if we get too high, it'll be no good for anyone. So we just got to stay level-headed, keep learning on things that we need to improve on, and keep trying to do the right things.
Next week, you said it there, we're back at the Kassam in league action. How excited are you to be in front of a home crowd again?
Yeah, really excited. I mean, last season the fans were so good and they didn't have much to cheer about. So we're really motivated to try and give them something to cheer about and start the league campaign on a positive note.
Perfect, thank you.